Hello, and welcome to our third tool talk. This week, Erin, Emily, Jesse, and I will be discussing 5 tools. The first tool I discuss this week is VideoAnt. VideoAnt is another type of web-based video annotation tool. It can be used to add annotations, comments, and other things to web-based videos. Videos can be found through any type of publicly accessible video or YouTube video. VideoAnt can also be used for student projects, annotated lectures, student collaboration on video of lecture notes, and or student and instructor observations on any type of event, whether it be an oral presentation, musical performance, lesson, or more. The site also gives instructors ideas on how to incorporate VideoAnt into their classroom, since VideoAnt was designed for classroom purposes.
So how can you access VideoAnt?
VideoAnt is both a web-based and mobile type of annotation tool. So you have to create a user account in order to create and save collections of annotated videos, but you can do it on your phone or on the computer.
That's pretty cool. How do you actually annotate?
Very good question. Annotated videos are called ants. Once you log into your account, you can manage your ant farm, and once signed in, you're viewing your ant farm. While looking at it, you can hover over an ant and select an icon that says annotate in order to navigate that ant's annotation. You can find the video timeline and play controls under that video. Select the annotate button wherever you need to create a new annotation, and the video will stop playing and a new annotation form will open on the right side of the player when you're using a web-based application, or below the player when you're using the application on a mobile device. The form will provide you with a space to add your ideas, and the annotation title is required, so you must supply a title. And once you're finished, you just press save.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. You mentioned that it can be used for student collaboration. How exactly can students collaborate?
Very good question. Actually, instructors and other users are able to create a user group for groups of individuals who are to participate in the annotation of the video. So once the instructor creates a video entry, or an ant, the instructor can share the link. And once the link is shared, students can visit the link and annotate it as a class group. The second tool that I researched for the week was Formule. Formule is an online form builder that gives you everything you need to be able to collect your data online. Formule allows users to build any type of form or survey, and it even allows for online payments. But the creators of the tool created this tool because it's very easy for anyone to use, so it allows users to create online forms in just a few minutes. And it was designed to be the most flexible and user-friendly online form builder available.
How exactly do you create a form?
Good question. In order to create a form, access the form builder, and it will give you many options on what to put on your form, from name, date, type of survey, to ratings, and more. The form builder has just about everything you need in order to create forms.
That's interesting. Are there any fees?
While there is a free plan, the free plan does not have as much to offer as a paid plan. So there are 4 paid plans that you can buy starting at $9 monthly. And the free plan allows users to create up to 10 different forms.
How do you think this can be incorporated into the classroom?
I think it can be incorporated in multiple ways, whether you use the forms to create assessments, class surveys, data collection, parent surveys, or etc. There are many ways in which Formule can be incorporated into the classroom. There are many examples in which teachers use Formula as an attendance tool where they can alert parents when their child is signed in or out of class. Formula can be set up with an automatic emailing system to do so.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelsey. For this tool talk, I researched Electronix. Electronix, at its core, is a materials development company. The company was created by a team of students who are passionate about the intersection of materials, electricity, and education. The company has released its latest invention called the Circuit Scribe. The Circuit Scribe is the world's first ballpoint pen that draws electronic circuits instantly, with no wiring needed. This allows users to create low-cost, high-quality electronics instantly. Furthermore, they have developed magnetic components that snap right onto the circuits called modules. Circuits are the building blocks of our modern world. They light our houses. We use them in cars, computers, our cell phones. So Circuit Scribe makes building circuits as simple as drawing on a piece of paper.
Wow, I've never heard of anything like that before. So you literally use a pen to draw a circuit? What type of things can you connect to the circuits?
Yes, that's exactly right. The pen looks like any other ordinary pen, and you simply sketch an image and use the modules to complete your circuit. You use your circuit Scribe Pen to connect batteries to input, output to or neutral modules. To wire up a simple switch-activated LED, you'd use a 9V battery adapter. You may want to get an extra pen to make some, you may want an extra NPN to make some logic gates, a dozen more LEDs to make some holiday artwork, or 4 motors to make a paper robot. So there's just plenty of things you can make with the circuits.
That seems complicated, but really interesting. How can we use the tool in schools?
The Circuit Scribe has potential to revolutionize the way circuits are taught in schools. It takes circuits out of the textbook and into the student's imagination. It's all about learning through creating. Circuit Scribe really fuels creative minds. So at school, students can create circuits and projects through a team-building activity. The founders of electronics presented a series of projects using Circuit Scribe to a bunch of students, and they created a paper city. The kids were able to build and light up houses, create a pressure-sensitive driveway and street with a lamp circuit, and put together a contour map and much more. They said that watching the students use the Circuit Scribe for the first time was one of the most rewarding parts of their job. So it's really exciting to see how everyone experiments with the pen differently. However, I don't think students at my placement, I'm in a 4th grade classroom, I feel like they wouldn't get the most out of Circuit Scribe just because it's just too complex for that age group. However, I mean, they would be fascinated by it and it'd be interesting to introduce it to them. But overall, I think it would be better for like the higher grade levels, middle or high school. But Circuit Scribe is an effective tool to make circuits intuitive and accessible for learners of all ages.
Well, thanks for your research, Erin. That sounds like a very complicated tool, so I know that that took a lot of time for you. For this tool talk, I researched Newsela, and Newsela is a resource that can be utilized in so many ways within the classroom. Newsela is an online news source that rewrites news articles from trusted sources for the purpose of education. There are thousands of articles available, and new ones are added each day. The variety of articles ensures that Newsela can be used in multiple content areas and will appeal to the interests of a diverse group of students. There are several features of Newsela that will be particularly helpful for teachers. There are several features. My favorite is that the reading level of each article can be adjusted. There are 5 reading levels available.
Wow, that sounds perfect for guided reading. Will my students be able to tell which version of the text they were given?
Yeah, you're right. Many teachers use this tool for guided reading. Newsela helps with another great way Newsela helps is with reading comprehension, is its interactive annotation tool. Words can be highlighted, defined, and questions can be added by the teacher or student. There are also editable reading comprehension quizzes for each article that teachers can assign to their students.
What a great way to sneak in an informal assessment. Is there any way to track student progress?
Yes, when a Newsela Pro subscription is purchased, teachers are able to easily track student progress using charts, reports, and graphs. And because Newsela aligns with Common Core standards, student progress can be categorized by standard or filtered by a specific question. There are several ways to track student progress, and there's many printable reports for the student progress as well. Speaking of Common Core, with the new surge of nonfiction text standards, Newsela is a great way to make informational text goals while keeping student interest.
Wow, thanks, Em. I'll definitely be looking into Newsela and how I can use it in my classroom. The tool that I researched for this Google Hangout is TouchCast. TouchCast is a really unique video making / presenting program. It's available as a website or as an app. The program makes videos interactive by incorporating the internet into them. Users can make videos that drag in websites, other videos, photos, news feeds, and more to make the videos interactive. The viewers who are watching the TouchCast can click on the content as it's displayed. There are all different categories of videos that you can watch, from politics to education to fashion. They are displayed on the TouchCast page, and users can search topics of their choosing or follow the channels that they find really interesting. The page is full of interesting videos, and just researching it, I found myself hooked into watching many of them.
That sounds really cool. Can you give us an example of an interactive video?
Sure. One of the huge topics in our nation right now is the presidential campaigns. The debates that are currently happening are a really talked about topic. The Wall Street Journal actually has a TouchCast page, and they make videos breaking down key points in the debates. Recently, their video on the Republican debate was one of the most popular videos on TouchCast. 4 key conflicts of the debate were highlighted, for example, between Rand Paul and Donald Trump. A clip of the debate was shown, and the anchor for the video then asked the viewers to simply click on the screen for who they thought won that conflict. The results of everybody's vote were displayed immediately.
That's very interactive and informative. How do you think we could use TouchCast in classrooms?
TouchCast would be a really great 21st century tool to keep the students involved and engaged in their learning. One TouchCast video on the site highlights how a teacher in California used the tool to teach his 7th grade students about genetics. He first made one himself, introducing the topic and giving the students information. Then he had students submit assignments using TouchCast, in which they made videos predicting the traits of their parents' offspring and predicting the traits of 2 celebrity offspring. TouchCast would be an amazing assessment tool. Making an entire video of their learning expresses higher level thinking and understanding, but still in a fun and engaging way.
How are the videos made so engaging? That sounds like that could be difficult.
TouchCast makes making engaging videos really easy. It has easy-to-use features such as a green screen tool to make a background for your video, an on-screen teleprompter so that it's easier to remember what you are saying, and even an on-screen whiteboard so that the videoer can write on and allow the viewers to see. The videos that can be made on TouchCast are really outstanding and technologically advanced. And that was our 5 tools that we researched this week. We hope you learned something from them.